Hello and welcome to another Let's Draw tutorial with Procreate. This is the illustration we'll be completing today in honour of International Women's Day. I have provided a colour palette for you, the font that we're going to be using, and also the paper texture overlay. So grab those, they're in the description below. The canvas size is 3000 by 3000 pixels at 300 dpi. And when you're ready, let's draw. Once you've created your canvas, the first thing we're going to want to do is change out our colour. So let's go over to our colour palette and we're going to select the first colour. We're then going to go over to our wrench icon to add our text. We need to be on add, and then we can select add text here. We're then going to type in happy, return, women's, return, and day. Now if we triple tap on our letters to highlight them, we're going to go ahead and change our font. So let's tap on ENA 1, and then we're going to scroll down until we find the Snell round hand. And then we're going to tap on black here in the style option, and that will just make the letters a little bit chunkier. We're then going to grab this right hand middle node and stretch it over to the right. And then we're going to stretch this one over to the left. And then, let me just highlight those again. And then we're going to increase the size to roughly around 140 points. We're then going to go to our layers. We're going to tap on our text layer and we're going to rasterize it. We're then going to go to our arrow tool with uniform and snapping turned on. We're going to go ahead and place that into the center of our canvas. So you need to move it around until you see those orange crosshairs. We're then going to go to our layers. We're going to go to layer 1. And then we just, with this colour, grab it and flood fill the canvas. Now our letters will disappear for a moment. We're then going to go back to our layers. We're going to tap on our text layer, slide to the left and duplicate it. We're going to go to the bottom one. We're going to tap on it and we're going to alpha lock it. We're going to go over to our colour palette and we're going to select the second colour. We're going to go back to our layers. We're going to tap on that layer and we're going to fill it. We are then going to tap on that layer again and remove the alpha lock. We're going to go over to our wrench icon. We're going to go to Gaussian blur, and here we're going to slide from left to right until we get to around 4%. We're then going to go over to our arrow tool, and we want uniform selected, but I'm going to go ahead and remove snapping just so that we've got a little bit more control. Now I'm going to move my shadows here to the right and down ever so slightly, roughly about here. I'm assuming that the light source is coming from the top left-hand corner. We're then going to go back to our layers. We are going to slide this layer to the left and duplicate it. We're going to tap on it and we're going to alpha lock it. We're going to go to our layers and we're going to select the third colour. We're going to go back to our layers. We're going to tap on this layer and we're going to fill. We're going to go to our arrow tool. Now we want our highlighted edge to be directly opposite our shadows. So we're going to tap here on the top left a few times just to reveal that highlighted edge there. We're then going to go back to our layers and we're going to start changing the blending modes now. So let's go back to our shadows layer. We're going to tap on the N and we're going to go ahead and scroll up to darken. We are going to go over to that middle text layer. Tap on the N and we're going to scroll down to soft light. And then we're going to go to that top text layer. We're going to tap on the N and we're going to select add. Now it all might look a bit odd at the moment, but now we're going to change the opacity of these layers. So we're going to go ahead and reduce this one down to, let's say, about 16%. We're then going to go ahead and change the middle text layer. We're going to tap on the SL here and we're going to reduce that opacity down to around 70%. Then we're going to go over to our shadow layer. Tap on the DA here and then we're going to bring this one down to around, let's say, 53%. Now if we zoom in, you can see now our letters look embossed, but we're not done yet. We're going to go ahead and add in a paper texture overlay. So let's go to our layers. We're going to tap on layer 1. So we need to be on this layer here. We're going to go over to our wrench icon. We need to be on add. Now I saved mine in my photo gallery, so I'm going to go ahead and insert a photo and I'm going to select it from my gallery. And then I'm just going to zoom out ever so slightly, and then I'm going to grab this middle node here and stretch it out in uniform mode, and then stretch this one out over to the left because we need it to cover the entirety of our canvas. We are then going to go back to our layers. We're going to tap on the N, and then we're going to scroll up here to linear burn. And then we're going to reduce the opacity down ever so slightly to around 80%. And then if we zoom in now, you can see that lovely texture coming through. And that's today's illustration complete. Thank you so much for following till the end. I hope you had fun with this tutorial. Please come and share your designs with me over on Instagram. I really love seeing them. Happy International Women's Day, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day. And with all that said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.